Star, you are feeling the pinch. Auto insurance rates in Michigan are at a crisis level.
In fact, our state tops the list of the nation's highest average premiums, with Detroiters feeling it the most.
We've been begging, we've been pleading, we've been asking to cut our automobile insurance. And
that sentiment was shared by many at our last Detroit 2020 town hall.
So the big question is, what is driving the sky-high rates?
Well, tonight, 7 Action News reporter Amira David tackles that very question and shows us what new proposals might do to make a difference.
Each time you take a ride in your car, you're putting you and the vehicle you drive in at risk of getting in an accident. That's why car insurance is so important. But believe it or not, it's a protection a whopping 21% of drivers in the state don't currently have. That statistic, not surprising to some Detroiters I spoke to who say the system is broken.
It was a very stressful time trying to figure out what to do.
For Detroit resident Karen Whitsett, the most burdensome part of getting married was sorting out the car insurance. Whitsett's husband, Jason, would be moving to her home in the city, bringing his Jeep along with him.
The insurance was just astronomical. I just could not even believe it.
The couple had serious thoughts of returning the car after getting quotes on yearly premiums north of $13,000. Not helping matters, the fact that she was already paying more than $4,000 a year for her own vehicle.
My driving record is good. My credit report is good, so what would make my car insurance so high?
How about her zip code? Whitsett lives in 48227, which according to multiple national surveys is the zip code with the highest average annual auto insurance rate in the entire country.
I was told that the reason why my car insurance was so much higher was because I was 2 blocks east of a main street. If I was 2 blocks west of it, it would be $1,900 cheaper.
Premiums are set in part by the number of claims made in that zip code for accidents, vandalism, or car theft.
I had to basically go outside of the city to get insurance.
Willie Hamilton, also in 48227, had an even higher price tag to grapple with after 2 cars were stolen from him in just 4 years. The cheapest coverage he says he could find after aggressively shopping around, a whopping $10,835 a year.
So this is $900 a month. How do you pay this?
Sometimes you don't eat. Don't take your medicine. Don't buy your medicine.
But while these residents are paying the steep costs, they say they understand why others choose not to.
Driving dirty, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to drive without insurance. And people are forced to make choices.
National surveys show 1 in 5 drivers in the state are currently uninsured. All of it begging the question, what's driving Michigan auto rates sky high?
We have a unique no-fault auto insurance law, and there's a provision in there that mandates every resident and driver buy unlimited lifetime medical benefits.
If a person is injured in an auto accident, then their insurance pays the medical bills associated with that injury for life. It's a requirement no other state in the country has, and it comes at an enormous cost, given the high fees set by health care providers that take advantage of the requirement.
Medical fees in Michigan cost 2 to 3 times more than other types of insurance.
Another factor pushing up premiums, fraud, problems with drivers and insurance agencies abusing the system. But lawmakers, it seems, are taking notice with 2 competing plans proposed just last month. The first, announced by Democratic State Rep Tim Greimel and a dozen other legislators, calls for keeping the medical lifetime benefit intact with a fee schedule that limits how much providers can charge. It also establishes a fraud authority to crack down on abuse. Proponents say it'll give drivers a 20 to 30% rate reduction. The second proposal, led by Republican House Speaker Tom Leonard and Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan, also calls for a medical fee schedule and fraud authority. But the glaring difference? The bill says get rid of the lifetime medical benefit as a requirement and instead allow for drivers to choose the level of protection they want. Savings? They say 20 to 50%. Both proposals are expected to get some pushback in the Senate. But even though we're far from the finish line, these Detroiters tell me they're more hopeful now than ever before.
We actually have a chance. This could actually go through and it can happen, and people need to see relief.
And relief is probably the best word she could have used to describe what people are really looking for at this particular juncture. Lots of proposals on the table. The question now, can one of them make it through the Michigan legislature? That remains to be seen. But if you want to continue to follow this story and for more information on these proposals, head to WXYZ.com. For now, Amira David, 7 Action News.
No, a lot of people have their fingers crossed, just hoping for some relief.
All I know is those insurance companies don't build those really big buildings by paying us back. That's all I know.
That's all you know.
That's a lot of
We'll
money.
leave it there.
All right, we're going to turn to Total